What's up, BZB TV fans? My name is Matt from BZBGEAR. We're here. I'm from San Antonio right now, but Joel is over there in Sacramento. We are just about getting ready to go to Spain this weekend. In fact, we already have some of our team there. So we'll be talking a little bit about that. In case you are a previous viewer, you might be noticing there's something a little different today. But we can talk about that here in a minute. What's going on, Joel?
Hey, yes, nothing much, and nothing much on your head anymore. Did you, like our colleague just asked you, did you lose a bet?
No, I didn't lose a bet. I've been kind of thinking about it, and it's not that I don't like having long hair, but I've seen my dad where he started balding at his age, and I'm like, you know what? I'll just go ahead and cut to the chase here. We're not gonna try and hold on to it too long. We're just gonna. I enjoyed the hair while it lasted, and we'll just embrace this.
Did you ever have it? So you've had it this short. You mentioned. Have you ever had it that long before? Like
Yeah,
oh, okay, so you had it even longer than that before.
No, I think this was probably about the longest it's gone, but I've had something similar to that before.
Okay, and then did you try to donate your hair? Because I know if does it have to be a certain length?
It has to be a certain length. Yeah, mine wasn't quite there yet. It's a pretty decent length. Also, what's up, Monte? Glad to see you tuning in today.
What's up, Monte?
Forward to connecting with you a little bit. I don't know if you're going to ISE or not, but if not, we'll definitely connect with you at another time. I think we've actually kind of talked a little bit offline about that, right, Joel? With producer
that'd be
Flo.
awesome to get Monte on the show. Maybe after IEC. I mean, after IEC, we'll have a post IEC show. So perhaps the episode after that, maybe sometime in February or something. We'll reach out, contact Monte. He does great work on his channel, so it'll be exciting to collaborate with him.
Yeah, absolutely. And speaking of February, the big games coming up. Big games coming
Super
up.
Bowl.
And
yes.
Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to really watch the games for the Super Bowl.
My goodness.
We're traveling.
Well, Super Bowl is we'll be back because there's that bye,
no.
right?
I know Super Bowl is going to be back, or we'll be back, but we're not going to be able to watch the conference championship games.
Yes, which is this Sunday. I was just going to bring that up, and I just realized because last week's game was a Saturday, and then our flight is on Sunday at really early in the morning. And I think the game is Sunday, like a 3:00 late afternoon game. So
yeah, it's we'll be 2 p.m. and 5:30 p.m. my time. So that'll be like noon and 3:30 in California.
So hopefully we are one of two things. We can they have a TV. We could get some type of live television service, up there. Or second option, we are already landed or we're on layover at an airport or something where they got a TV.
Yeah, I mean, you know what the wildest thing is, man? Like, who would have thought the Lions would have gone all the way to the conference championship this year?
Right, like Cinderella Story. I mean, they said what 30 since '91. I think was their last playoff win. So it's been well over 30 years. This is very new territory for them and the franchise. I mean, they're right now. You got the whole all of America pulling for them. Everybody loves an underdog story, and just like when the Warriors, they were so bad for so long, but when they started that first year, they won the championship. Everybody was, backing the Warriors. It was kind of unfamiliar territory for us, and everybody kind of just gravitated to the team. But then once you start winning, like San Antonio, I remember your New England Patriots. I liked the teams; they were solid teams. I didn't hate them, but I just disliked that you just kept seeing them. They're hogging all the trophies. So I mean, it's just natural to feel like that towards like if a team or a person keeps winning,
right? At some point the dynasty ends, right? I mean, we're seeing it with the Patriots. I'm experienced. It sucks to watch as a fan, but who knows what's going to happen now that we're getting a new coach with Mayo. So hopefully greener pastures are on the horizon here for us. But I mean, like,
You-
are you excited to see the Niners?
Yeah, man, we are. I mean, like with the Niners, it's been since '94. I mean, that's their last championship. So um, I'm everything seems like it's falling into place as long as they stay healthy. I mean, they got everything feels like the road is leading to a Super Bowl and a Super Bowl victory, if not, at least a Super Bowl. But
You sound worried.
I mean, nothing. You can't take anything for granted. I'm enjoying this ride. Football is a little different because I mean, it's like each year, it's hard to win each year. A salary
Mhm.
cap. You got different players coming in every year, so I mean, that's why I'm not taking anything for granted. Enjoying this ride, and hopefully they can finally close it off and go all the way. I mean, they've been in the big game like a few years ago with Mahomes. Mahomes is on the other side. He's going to face off with the MVP most
Who do you
likely going to
think?
be.
Who do you think's going to take it? The Ravens or the Chiefs?
That is a tough one. I mean, the Ravens, they have a better team right now, but man, you can never count out Mahomes. I mean, look what he did last week against Buffalo. Everyone thought Buffalo was going to win. It was Mahomes' first road playoff game, this and that. It was all aligned for Buffalo to finally get over that hump, which is the Kansas City Chiefs, and it was just the same results. So if I had to choose, I would say KC, just because
I got to go with KC too.
Yeah, and it's kind of scary. I mean, I don't see Lamar again. They kind of gave it to us. It was a close game until like towards the end. I mean, we did have like 5 interceptions that game. It looks the final score was kind of a blowout, but it was pretty much a tie game until like end of the third. So it just kind of unraveled towards the end. So I mean, if we do have to see him again, just clean everything up. No 5 interceptions. We should be fine. But yeah, I'd rather still see Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Yeah. Monte is going with the Ravens. He's saying he's going to support the local team. I definitely respect
okay.
that. One of the big reasons why I'm saying I'm going with KC is because I lived in Missouri, like around the KC area for about 2 years, and it was the first NFL game that I went to in person was a KC game. So it's kind of fun to root for them in the back pocket a little bit, but we'll see what happens.
Arrowhead? Arrowhead,
Dude, it gets cold.
Like the loudest or one of the loudest.
It's loud. Yeah, it's loud. But man, I went in the winter, and bro, it gets so cold in there.
Really?
It's insane. Yeah, it gets colder in the stadium than it is outside for some reason. Probably because it's just the way it is. But man, it's a really cool stadium. Really fun games to watch. But I think that's probably a good amount to kind of cap off the sports talk a little bit. So, Joel, we've already talked a little bit about it today, what we're going to be doing coming up. But Sunday we are leaving, and what's on the plate for us?
Oh man, there is a bunch of new going-ons this year at ISE. So before we get into the meat of the episode, which is all the 8K and 4K goodies, and that we are bringing all the fresh new gear we're bringing to the show, I'd like to touch on just the exhibit itself. So this year, we mentioned before that ISE 2024 will be the largest booth that we will have. We had a pretty large one at ISE last year, as well as the big trade shows, NAB, Infocom, right, and IBC. Large booths, but this one it will be even larger. So a lot more work going into the setup, but we're really excited to kind of unveil this and have people come into the booth.
Speaking of the booth, though, I mean, we kind of completely revamped it, right? Like it's not the same booth that you guys have seen from us in the past.
Yeah, so we taking a different approach this year. I think it's a good approach that we have previous shows. We kind of try to bring all of our gadgets to the show because we have so many in our catalog that we want to kind of convey that, hey, we have a full line of Pro AV, full line of broadcasting, anything you need, pretty much end to end. And that was fine. I mean, we wanted to convey that, but now that we kind of stepped back and looked at other people's booths, but also ours and results, we decided to be a little more like concise and cleaner this year. So previous years, it kind of felt like I guess you could say like a flea market. Like we had just all our tabletops like stacked with all of our products, right? Like whatever you wanted. This year, we are gonna keep it basically just bringing all of our main equipment to the show, and it will be more of a visual, hands-on experience. So everything that any solution that you see at the show will actually be in use and plugged in, as opposed to just having unplugged boxes, for people to see. We can still convey that. We'll stress that when we talk over there. But we feel like a lot of people like to get hands-on and like to demo and see solutions in action. So, when you have these empty, non-powered boxes, it's kind of like you're just seeing the equipment. You're not seeing what it's doing, its benefits to the user and your projects. So, it's going to be a larger booth, so a lot more area for people to walk around, to speak with the team. I see you're sharing some photos right now. Perfect.
I was just kind of waiting for a natural pause for me to kind of interject real quick.
Yeah.
We've already got some guys over there right now. They're doing the setup on the booth. We're not going to reveal like the entire layout, like what it will actually look like until we're there and it's set up, so that way you guys can see it, how it's supposed to be. But I mean, they're already working hard on getting the booth set up, and as you can see here, man, like it's kind of empty, but it's gonna start filling up real soon. That convention center is gonna be massive.
We are by, I think stop right there. I think in the background, or there was I don't know if I shared with you the other shot. There's another shot that had a big 5 on it. So we're in Hall 5. We're kind of in the side walkway. One of the main, it's like a main area, but there's a pizzeria or a cafe or something next to us. So perfect traffic for people going to lunch. We'll be right there. So if you guys are getting pizza around Hall 5, we will be right outside of that place. Come and talk to us. I was gonna make just a comment. Can you go back to the shot of the front of the Barcelona convention? Okay. So when I first saw this, right, if you look closely, it says ISE 2024 days 2 or something like that, and there's a countdown. And at first, for a quick second, I thought, wow, they are really committed to this. Like I thought it's just the silks, the vinyl stickers that you place on business doors. So when I was looking at it, I got to the end part where it says minutes and seconds, and I'm like, that can't be right. They're not going to be scraping the vinyl every second. So it just popped in my head that, remember, we were talking about this, I think in our part 1 of our ISE topic episode, where at the show at previous shows, we've seen LED displays that were, or not, I don't know if they're LED, but they were displays that look like transparent displays.
Yeah.
Transparent, exactly. So, man, it's pretty awesome to see that that's what they're utilizing this right now. If it was a video, obviously you probably see the second, everything counting down like a ticker. But I am like 99% sure that is, that's one of those transparent LED, solutions. And man, it's pretty cool to see right off the bat, right? And that's just on the outside.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff out there in terms of display technology. I actually have a buddy who, he's in the middle of moving from one job to another. So he had some free time, and he went to, just on a whim, he went to go visit one of our other friends who's in the Navy and is stationed in Japan right now. So he flew from California to Japan, and they have the windows on the plane are electronically tinted. So there's like 5 different levels of tint of the window, and it's based off of the current that's going through the window. So like it goes from completely clear to like almost pitch black. It's like it's really crazy and cool. So we're kind of in this interesting. Go ahead.
Yeah.
We're just in like this interesting area when it comes to like technology, especially display technology. So it's going to be really cool to see what they have at ISE. So what else are we going to talk about besides just the? Well, actually, you know what? I think we need to get our producer in here. What do you think, Joel?
That's right. Okay. Yeah. So we'll have him come in for a few minutes to speak on ISE and what he'll be doing there. But yes, our producer slash director slash man behind the curtain, Oz, Mr. Oz, the wizard, Florante Ancheta. I'd like to introduce him to be in front of the camera this time. I hope you had your makeup. You got your makeup. Okay, he's all ready, guys.
The face of BZBGEAR.
Yeah.
Wow, so many different titles there. Don't give me too many tasks, man. I'm just trying to show up.
Your badge is gonna be. We're gonna have to put paragraphs on your badge or your business card.
Yeah, we don't need to do.
You gotta be careful. You might need to buy a new hat after all of that.
Yeah. How's it going, Matt?
It's going good, Flo. How are you?
Very good, man. I like the new hairstyle.
It's very freeing, you know.
Yeah, you know, it's gonna be it's gonna be a new look. So, you know, especially for the ISE show. And I know it's your first time, right?
Yeah. I might have to start investing in some new sunscreen though, man. You know, just get the top over here. And...
Yeah, protect that skin, man. Yeah, you gotta come out nice and shiny. You know, it's just gonna be you're gonna be ready. You're gonna be shining.
I'm ready for those tapas too while we're at it. So, Flo, I know you've got quite a lot that you're going to be doing at the show. So, what does your show look like for Florante?
Well, ISE show and previous last year, I was mainly doing a lot of videos, but I know you're going to be taking over that portion. So this year at ISE, I'm just going to be on the show floor and just socializing, talking about our newest products. Of course, Joel's already covered some of our 8K type matrix switchers and extenders and switchers. So there's going to be a whole lot of new products that I need to go and learn myself. Of course, we do use it. Some of the products that we're using that we carry, that we offer, sort of similar to the camera we're using now. It's actually the Adamo, but there's gonna be we've got a lot of new products. So for myself, I need to really get in tune with the products and just be another social presence on the show floor. We have a larger booth this year, so my task is to just socialize and talk to people and just let them be aware of what BZBGEAR is all about.
Anything else besides you just working in the booth? Are you going to be doing some special things?
There's always going to be something special going on. Can't really reveal, but you never know. Like, when we go to attend these shows, there's always something that comes up. We always got to call an audible. And hey, you may need me at a specific place. Maybe sometimes we need to shoot something. And I'm even expecting sometimes, hey, if you're not around, then I may have to kind of step up and do some videos with some people. So you know what? I am expecting the unexpected. I'm just going to be prepared as much as I can, get to know our products, of course. But I'm really, it's just being basically prepared and knowing our products in and out. But at the same time, I'm definitely looking forward to ISE and all the new innovations that we're going to see.
Yeah, actually, this guy has been working very hard right now. Practicing speeches in front of the mirror, give him tips because he.
How do you know this? How do you know? How do you know I'm in front of a mirror? Are you spying on me? You got an AI camera on me that's auto tracking me?
Yeah, I bet you they will have one at the show, in the iteration of that. But I know he's gonna be doing a lot more like interviews and talking with publications, things like that. So for marketing and advertising, he's going to be a big part of all of that at the show, more so than previous shows. So Flo, he's ramping up right now. He's learning his Spanish too.
Oh yeah,
I know he's on his apps.
I am doing a little bit of learning some Spanish, because I know there's going to be a lot of Spanish speaking guests, and also as far as visitors to our booth. And not just that, I actually like Spain. On the last year, I would actually walk to the show, to the trade show, and it was about a mile and a half walk, and I would stop and get some coffee. So I had to really kind of brush up on a little bit of Spanish just to be able to order and, just talk a little bit. So yeah, I'm saving some of that for this trip, and it's going to be fun. And it's yeah, really excited. I love Spain. Te amo
¿Qué pasa,
Spain.
señor?
Te amo España. Or yo amo España. See, I need to learn a little bit more.
I got a little bit. I need to brush up too, man. It's been way too long.
Same. I had 3 years, in high school, Spanish class. I had a ex-girlfriend for like she was Mexican, the Spanish for like 2 years, so 5 years total. And I hardly remember any of it right now.
It's different though too, because like the Spanish they speak in Spain, it's different from the Spanish that like we learn here.
It is true. It is, yeah. That's right.
Yeah,
yeah. It's more proper. It's like.
All I know is just be ready to brush up on your Spanish when it comes to food, because we're gonna have to go and enjoy some of
the tapas.
La comida in España. It's gonna be good.
Maybe a cerveza or two.
Oh, cerveza, sí, señor. Por favor.
Yes.
I gotta roll the R's too. Try to.
Oh, dude, I cannot do that. I can't.
No?
I was never able to.
Yeah, definitely looking forward. ISE is going to be a great show. I'm sure we're going to have a lot of fun during ISE, after ISE, before ISE, in the evenings. I'm sure we'll find the energy to keep going, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully we're not too tired.
I know you two will.
Huh?
I said,
what's that?
I know you two will have plenty of energy in the evenings to go.
We're gonna go, man. We're gonna explore and do some.
Yes, you are part of the us. When we say us or we, that includes you, sir.
Yeah,
as long as I get my beauty
sleep. Team no sleep. No, we'll get some sleep. Maybe a couple naps here and there. Siestas.
Oh, siesta. That is. Oh, I loved it. That's part of the culture over there. Like McDonald's opens over here. It opens like 6 in the morning, 7. You could get your breakfast, right? Nice and.
That's actually a really good question. Does the show do that too? Like, is there just a period of time during the show, like it just rise?
No, but they do start later. Like I noticed other shows will start like at 9. So this one's starting at 10 local time, 10 in the morning. So a little later. I mean, like I was saying earlier, like the McDonald's places, they open breakfast. You don't get breakfast till like close to noon over there, like 10, 11 o'clock. Then they open, So yeah, it's pretty interesting to see. That's what we need to implement in America. Talk to Biden or whoever's up high. Say, hey, siestas need to be a part of our workday.
Congress, we need to have a siesta.
Yeah, if we can prove it's a good way to be more productive and efficient somehow, then hey, it might work.
All right, we'll do some.
We'll start with our boss.
Yeah.
We don't necessarily have to go all the way to Biden.
Let's work locally, then out. Good idea.
You know what I'm actually excited to see at ISE is, I know you guys covered it maybe like 2 weeks ago in the last live stream, is that ISE is setting up some type of like, I think like outside of the actual show, there's going to be different. What was it?
Are you talking about the light show?
Yeah. So I'm actually looking forward to
festival.
seeing some of that, especially maybe after the show when it dims a little bit.
Yeah, they said there's like a bunch of local
I think they're
artists.
starting that after the show is completely over, like after Friday.
Oh, really? Okay.
I missed that.
I guess I would. I will be there after the show, but I guess I kind of assumed it would be during the show also, but we'll see. I'm gonna have to go take a look at that, because I'm actually, like I said, I like to go and walk and just explore a little bit. So I think that'll be good to see some of the innovation and some of the light show that they're setting up. Even if it is after the show, I may have to go and take advantage of that.
Yeah, and I don't blame you, because there's a lot of stuff that I want to see while we're there, and lots of pictures that I want to take, extra videos
Yeah.
that we can roll in to share with our viewers and stuff. But I mean, there's just going to be a lot of stuff to do in Spain, not related to the show, but related to the show though. Joel, what are we bringing?
Oh, we are bringing a bunch of stuff. Did you well, I guess is that it for our special guest here?
Yeah, I'm gonna let
you-
you guys
you
handle
can-
that.
It's up to him.
No, he's got stuff behind the camera. But if you could please say a away message in español, por favor, for our audience before you leave us.
In Espanol.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
man.
a special like yo tengo el baño or
Hasta luego.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, and stop sounding so nervous about the Niners, all right?
Man, after last game, they barely got past the Packers. I think it's a little warranted to be a little nervous, no matter.
Hey, you know
no
what?
matter
That's a
how
good
good
thing,
or
though,
bad
'cause that's a
it's-
wake-up call. They're going to go into the next game ready.
Yeah, so hopefully it was just rust. They haven't played for like 3 weeks almost, and I don't know. So hopefully they get everything tightened up, buttoned up, and they take care of business on Sunday while we are in the air. But back to ISE 2024. So yeah, we talked a little bit about the new exhibit, how it's going to look now for the actual solutions that we will have at the show. So this year, the main theme for our exhibit is 8K, as you can see behind Mr. Matt.
And I'll bring it up right here.
So okay, there you are. So 8K, we started the 8K journey about in 2021, and then 2022 picked up, and then last year we really got traction. We ended up getting recognized for 2 of our 8K products. One of them is the 8K 88MA. It's our 8x8 matrix switcher. So by TNT Awards,
right
by
there.
CE Pro Commercial Integrator. Yes, thank you. We feel honored. Thank you for the recognition. So this one is yes, 8x8, 4K, 4K 60 or 4K 120 actually, 8K 60, and then all of our 8K products do support 4K at 120. So that's really big in the gaming environments right now for people who do use 8K a lot. 4K at 120. So it does support all of that. So that was one of the products that got awarded last year, as well as one of our 8K testers. I believe it's the Mini. So we have 2 versions. We have the
Mini G2.
ATTP. Yes, we have a little larger, more robust version, and this is the Mini version of that, second generation. This one got recognized by Rave Publications at their expo. So very exciting for us that we're starting to get traction and recognition for our 8K line. Our entire 8K line consists of HDMI 2.1 switchers, matrix switchers, splitters, amplifiers, testers like you see there, as well as specialty cables. The 8x8 that I had just mentioned, the aforementioned 8x8, award-winning 8x8, we will actually be getting a 12x12, a more robust version of that. And we will be debuting it at ISE. The 12x12 will actually be, we're proud to say that it's the first 12x12 8K matrix that will be on the market. So make sure if you guys stopping by the show, you guys could see it in action, plugged in, at least the 8x8 version, and see how well it works, along with 8K. So 8K, what other things? 8K, we know we do have not for products, but for this goes back to the booth. So the booth, we're actually going to have a gaming. We kind of had a gaming station to to kind of highlight our 8K and 4K at 120 support and the quality of our products, how they work with the latest Xbox and PlayStation, PS5. So we had one at the last show at IBC, but then at this show at ISE, we will really have a gaming station. So for anybody passing by, we'll have the controllers out. It was a big hit at IBC. People would just, come, they see the controller, the game going on, and they just kind of, demo. They see how clear the graphics are. Sometimes I'd get caught up. I, walk over and just kind of stand by the gamers, just get, amazed by the graphics, how it looks, and just how they're playing. Some of these guys are like real good. I'm trying to get pointers from them,
We kind of touched on it a little bit earlier, but it's really important to kind of highlight that with the way that we're doing our booth this year, the products that we're going to be showing off, we're showing off our 8K lineup. We're showing off our joystick controllers, our PTZ cameras, some of the switchers, and all of that stuff. But all of them are going to be plugged in and working. So every station is going to be more of a like, okay, hey, here is the solution. You guys can see how it works. You can maybe even play with it, for example, with our joystick controllers, our gaming station, because we want it to be more interactive. We want you guys to see how it works out. We don't want the products to just sit there and not be plugged in. So you're like, oh, hey, this is a really cool button that I can press. It doesn't do anything right now. But like, the whole goal is to actually show it in action. So that's going to be some of our 4K and 1080p video production switchers, which is our Quad Fusion 4K and the Quad Fusion Junior. Those will be plugged in that you can mess with. We'll have our Commander joystick controller line, including our Commander Pro, which has the 7-inch integrated touchscreen. You can do literally everything that you want on a joystick controller on the touchscreen itself, which is really cool. We're even going to have a station specifically for our brand new BG Nutrix camera, medical grade camera. This is an IEC 601 certified medical device. I've been working on the video for that for the display for a while now, but it's going to be really cool. We're going to have it up. It's finally we're actually going to have it in action at the show. So going to be really cool. We're speaking of PTZ cameras, by the way. I don't think Joel mentioned this yet, but we are working on an 8K PTZ camera. So I know a lot of people aren't necessarily there with necessarily needing an 8K camera yet, but it's just something we're working on. It's probably not going to see the light of day this year, but maybe 2025. We will probably be. What's up?
No, I was just gonna say. I was gonna say, oh, let's save it to the very end. But we'll blow them away right from the get. From the start. Like you said, 8K. We're starting to develop. We'll start developing this year, and we're shooting for like Q1 of 2025. But like the goal for our 8K venture is basically just to give the people solutions to future-proof their systems, their applications, but also just to give them the best engine to kind of keep up with all of the latest, the highest resolutions and the best quality out there. You need the correct vehicle, right? So these 8K cameras will do just that, and as well as along with all of our 8K lineups. So our goal is pretty much now that you mentioned that we had Matt mentioned that we have a new Commander Pro, the joystick controller, Quad Fusion 4K, right? So
hold on, Joel. Hold on. We've got a hello from Spain from Mr. Eugene. I think this is our Eugene, by the way. And,
okay.
How is Spain going, sir? Are you enjoying it right now?
Yeah, that name sounds a little familiar. What's up, boss? Hey, boss man.
We will be hooking up with Eugene here pretty soon.
Okay, but he's in Spain, so I wonder if they're calling. Do we have to call him Jefe when we get to?
You know,
oh no,
that's a
yeah,
question for him to answer.
yeah, yeah. Shout out, Ola, from America over here. Hope you guys are. I don't know. It's I think 9 hours up there. It's about 9:30 then, 10 o'clock. Probably. Oh, they're probably just eating dinner because, like we said before, they had siestas. Everything starts late. Dinners are late too. What did he say? Enjoying very much.
He said he's
Nice.
enjoying it very much. I was telling Joel earlier, I can't wait to hear your comments on my lack of hair now.
Yeah, I know. He'll like it. So my hair is getting long. He makes fun of my hair getting long. He'll probably like your hair being very short now. um,
Well, there's one thing that we didn't mention though, as far as what we're showing off, Joel. We have one last thing that we're really kind of driving for the show this year, and there's been a really big effort on this. We are going to be we have been spending a significant amount of time, and this has really been with on the back end of things that you might not have noticed, but we've been spending a significant amount of time on our apps. Our apps, our control software, all of that has been like a huge focus for us. So that's going to be another thing that we're gonna be showing off at the show. So whether it's your PTZ cameras, your switchers, AV over IP products, we have spent the last year refreshing, improving, and just revamping our software offerings. And on top of that, one of the biggest things is our software is we're trying to be operating system agnostic. So it's no longer only works for Windows, only works for Apple, or only works for Android. We are basically bringing support for all three of those platforms.
Correct.
Am I missing anything else, Joel?
Yeah, no, I mean, you touched on it perfect. Along with product development was a big last year. Software development was just as big and important in our projects that we did. So, like Matt said, I spent a lot of countless hours, manpower, a lot of people on our team. And our partners did a great job optimizing the software, making it user friendly, making it look nice and clean, and just having it efficient. So big ups to our team in the development stages. You guys are the real heroes.
Yeah, and a big shout out to Vlad, because I know Vlad has been working pretty hard on that.
I think that's about it for the product. So the 8K line, you touched on the 4K. We did I think we failed to mention that our it's dubbed the Swiss Army knife of AV distribution. This is our VP and VP Pro 4K VP and VP Pro Matrix series. Now we call it a Swiss Army knife because it's an all-in-one. You can do it all. It's a matrix switch. It's a video wall processor. It's a multi-viewer. And with the VP Pro, it's also an HDMI signal extender. So category cables, you could extend far distances. So this, we feel like it's a real game changer because you have all three solutions in just one unit. So you're saving space, you're saving support, technical support, help. You're saving costs with buying just one unit. So with this unit, which also is a award-winning unit, we will be introducing a 16 by 16 version of this at ISE as well. So along with our 8K matrix, which is getting a 12 by 12, our 4K matrix here will be getting a 16 by 16. So for very large projects, you have some massive, nice looking video walls, and it'll be quite the spectacle once you have it all set up. Our production switchers, so we have a 4K and a 1080p, the Quad Fusion Junior and 4K.
We talked about that.
We talked that. So, and then just to touch on that, so that's one of the latest, our latest solutions. And it kind of after the Quad Fusion, we kind of have come full circle now, because when we started our pro AV broadcasting line, we kind of just had PTZ cameras, right? And then later on we had matrix switchers, but now we have the controller, VG Commander controller. We have a matrix, we have extenders, we have the camera, and on the back end we also have video production switchers like the Quad Fusion and the Commander joystick controller. So everything that you need to have a successful, a nice live stream or any type of video content creators, whether you're content creators or in the healthcare industry, corporations, education, whatever. BZBGEAR has the whole line solution for you. So that's why we are. Last year was a big year, and this year will be even bigger, since we're adding to the line. But we've finally closed everything. You have everything you need, and so we're excited to bring all of that to the show to kind of demo and introduce to you guys.
Yeah, and it's also going to be an exciting show because ISE is celebrating its 20-year anniversary. So this is a big one for them. It's going to be a really cool show to be at. Plenty of really cool new technology. We mentioned transparent displays a little bit earlier. We won't have any of that, but we will have a lot of cool stuff, though, like we mentioned. So while you're there at ISE enjoying some of the other spectacles, if you need some pro broadcast and AV equipment, you need to stop by our booth. We're going to be at Hall 5, booth 5H200. We have a free guest pass code there, I believe. Right, Joel? Is that a free guest pass? Or is it just a guest pass?
Just during registration online, just type that in when you're checking out, and you should be able to get free entry for the show.
That's CAGKH MWB. I'm sure we'll probably be tweeting this out, sharing it on social media. So if you forget it, or you're like, okay, cool, I'll look for it later, that's where you can find it, is our social media platforms. And wow, we're just ready to go. I'm ready to go. I know Joel's ready to go. Flo is ready to go. We're just going to have a great time. We're going to be bringing you tons of content from the showroom floor. Anything else, Joel, before we cut it?
Yeah, one last thing. We will be holding a fun raffle giveaway at ISE on the first 3 days of the show. It's a 4-day show, so just the first 3 days. You will be eligible to win some prizes. I think I have do we have a graphic there, Matt? You can share.
We do.
So for all 3 days, we're gonna have a first, second, and third grand prize, second prize, third prize. Third prize will be our new 8K HDMI 2.1 cables, which, like I said before, supports 8K at 60 as well as 4K at 120. Second place will get an HDMI capture card, and first place will get a 4K webcam. It's an ePTZ webcam, electronic pan tilt zoom camera. So meaning that it doesn't have an actual motorized head, but it can still pan tilt and zoom within the image that it's capturing. So for all the first 3 days, the dates are Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So January 30th, 31st, and February 1st. All you have to do is submit your business card into our fancy official fishbowl. It's just a plastic little fishbowl. And it will do random drawings at 5 o'clock each afternoon towards the end of each show, or the first 3 days. The thing this year is different is winners. Before we would notify winners by email. But this one, winners will be required to be present at the drawing and to receive the prize. So if someone's not there, we call their name. Unfortunately, we will have to go on and pick another name, another winner. So those are just the rules. Very simple. Just business card, random drawing. Be at our booth at 5 o'clock to see if you are the lucky winners. But Yeah, I believe that is all. So we're gonna have a lot of fresh new solutions there, a fresh new look, and a very fun giveaway to offer to you guys. So yeah, I hope you guys are in town in Barcelona. Like he said, Hall 5, 5H200. Come and meet the team, say hi to us. You know, it's good for these shows to kind of to really meet the people behind the solutions. You know, I always bring this up that it's good to see like the solutions and whatnot, and you might have like the best solutions in the world, but if the team behind it is not as good as the products, you know, or then it doesn't really work. It doesn't work well. So you need you need the team behind the products. So you know, come and meet us. We like to see meet new people, new faces, see what type of ideas that you have, a type of projects that you guys are working on. It always fascinates us to learn of the different type of projects and visions that people have, you know, with their applications and whatnot and their companies. So yeah, it'll be a fun time. So hope to see you guys next week.
Yeah, and if we don't see you next week, don't worry. We'll be bringing you plenty of content from the showroom floor, whether that's
Yes.
content with our partners or content directly from our booth regarding some of our products, or even maybe some podcasts that we might be guests on. So just keep your eyes peeled on ISE content throughout the week of next week, and we will be giving you guys plenty. So until we see you guys either in the next live stream or maybe an impromptu live stream if we can get it going while we're there, we will talk to you guys in the next live stream. So have a great weekend, guys. We're really looking forward to flying out there, and have a fantastic day.
Go Niners!
Peace out. And go Niners if you're a Niners fan.
Yes.